Shalom. Before I begin, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rachakwadash, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who are teaching 100% truth of the Holy Scriptures. Shalom to the elect, and shalom to the brothers who are pushing the word of Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai in truth and sincerity. And in this lesson, it's going to be entitled, The World in Turmoil and Only Going to Get Worse. Right, and as we see, you know what I'm saying, from these wars and rumors of wars, right, to the uproars of the people, to the financial collapse, to the all over just the uptick in violence, right? All these people got spirits on them, right? Just the defiance, the whole coming up against the system. Amen. This is the doing of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, right? He's the one that's stirring up all these people, right? Causing all these problems, which in our eyes, amen, that's a beautiful thing, because we're seeing the downfall of this so-called white man's kingdom, being the Edomite supremacy is coming to an end. Okay, and with that being said, amen, Yahweh Shai is going to set up his kingdom, right? And just going to go through a couple of headlines and read some scriptures, man. This is from Politics, and is Hezbollah strikes northern Israel, warns the worst is yet to come. Hezbollah said it launched a series of drone and rocket attacks against Israel on Tuesday, August the 6th, but maintained that the retaliation for Israel reported killing of top Hezbollah commander and Hamas leader has yet to come. You see, so this is just a little small preview type of thing. Right? The attack reportedly injured several people in Israel. The Iranian proxy group bombardment targeted 2 military sites in northern Israel and an Israeli military vehicle. See, because they're located there out of Lebanon, which is north of Israel. Okay. It says, meanwhile, the Israeli Air Force confirmed that it struck 2 Hezbollah factories in southern Lebanon on Tuesday. Israeli forces also reportedly killed 4 suspected Hezbollah fighters in an earlier attack on Tuesday. The strike occurred at a Lebanese home just north of the border. And you see, and they're constantly going back and forth up on the north side of Israel, right? They're fighting Lebanon, right? And on the south, amen, they're coming against Hamas, right? And you just recently you had Israel throw some bombs over there by some mosque and by like a little encampment that they had, a refugee encampment, man. And it goes to show you that, amen, Israel, they don't care about human life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, they're heathen and there's still Drake among them, but still there's a way to do it. And I forgot what it was, but I seen this little headline where it was talking about I think it was like starving them out. This is like some top Israeli dude, right? And he says, but the world won't let us. You see, because it's like it tells us in the scriptures that this man, you know what I'm saying, he's cruel, right? The tender mercies of the wicked are cruel, right? This guy, he's a maniac, man. Okay? And you know, it's just about that time. And see, we read some of these comments. It says, like this guy, Ryan Liphart. It says, start leveling anything related to Hezbollah, not just a few targets here and there, but training camps, anything to do with Hezbollah. Warn the Lebanese people that are affiliating or working near Hezbollah facilities could result in serious injury or death. You see, and that's the thing, is that I read this article to where they're like, I seen this reporter, I should say, he was bringing out that, amen, for the past 10 months, amen, the Lebanese people, they've been saying, hey man, when are y'all gonna really fucking retaliate on these goddamn devils? It's not just the military thing now. Now it's the sentiment of the people of Lebanon. You know what I'm saying? Jesus is soon to be here. I can feel it. The world is absolutely on the edge of chaos. See, this guy Marge, he sees it. Coming in the wrong name though. But hey, man, the people are seeing the vibration. Remember when liberals screamed Trump is going to start World War III and be a dictator, and instead we had Pence or peace agreements and a SCOTUS of that upheld the Constitution. This is all Biden and Harris and the Democrats' fault. They did this to all countries. You see, look, and then you got a supporter for small hats. Israel has nukes. Well, the thing is that Russia ain't gonna just stand by. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna kind of get into that too. All right. So let me see. Next one to come is this one. You had Ukraine invade Russia, right? This is from Newsweek. Today the 7th. This says residents are being evacuated from Russia's Kursk region after Ukrainian forces conducted a series of cross-border raids on Tuesday, with videos on social media showing scenes akin to war zone. Oh, you see, this is the footage. And ultimately, man, the Ukrainians is getting messed up. See, but that's what they do. They got little bomb drones. They got hella drones. Okay, cool, please. It says Alexei Smirnov, acting governor of the region, said to Telegram that 5 civilians have been killed and 20 others have been injured as fierce clashes ensue. The situation is controllable, he said. Both Ukraine and Russia deny targeting civilians in the war. Newsweek has contacted Ukrainian authorities for comment by email. Okay. Yeah, that's... I didn't read too far into this. I stopped here. I didn't take a look at the comments. It will take a while before the Ukrainians can occupy 20% of Russia for a bargaining chip. Yeah. See, that's the thing, man. These people, they don't know what the fuck they talk about, man. Because they read, they just pay attention to what's that, Western media, right, where it's all biased, it's all propaganda. I mean, sure, the other nations, they got their propaganda, but it's a more I don't want to say transparent, but it's more like coverage, I should say. And then you see, because you got that going on, and then also look, check this out. This is from the Korea Daily, and it's North Korea deploys 250 missile launchers to frontline, threatens Seoul with tactical nukes. Right? See, because that's the time. Even you got wars over there. You know what I'm saying? In the Middle East, and this is in Asia, right? Hey, man, and then what you got in Europe is getting hot. I mean, it's been hot, I should say. This is North Korea has announced the deployment of 250 tactical ballistic missile launchers to the front lines, formalizing its ballistic missile offensive operation. North Korea's threats to turn South Korea into what they use, into a sea of fire. You see, that's not a coincidence that they're using terminology of that nature, right? Because they understand that, amen, it's gonna be a whole lot of fire, right? Yahweh Shem Yahushua said that, amen, Babylon's going to turn to it's going to be a lake of fire, right? Amen. And that's what's coming to America is what? This destruction, man. Everywhere you talk about nuclear war and wars, you know what I'm saying? Let me see if I can find that right quick. Just bear with me right quick. Matthew. Let's see what it says over here. Let me see. Oh, 6, okay. I kind of don't like it how it says it in the GNT. This is St. Matthew chapter 24 and verse 6 in the NLT. It says, and you will hear of wars and threats of wars. See, this has been brought out a lot, right? Because now it's wars, as we see in Russia, right? And threats of wars, like we're reading here in about the Korean Peninsula. Okay, this is North Korea threats to turn South Korea into a sea of fire have escalated from long-range artillery to ballistic missiles. All right, so again, man, you see it's getting hot with Rocket Man, right? Okay, so yeah, that's it on that one. Going back to St. Matthew 24 and verse 6. And you will hear of wars and threats of wars, but don't panic. Yes, these things must take place, but the end won't follow immediately. See, because we understand that Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, he moves in a certain way that prophecy has to be fulfilled, one before the other. A goes to B and B to C. Ecclesiastes, I read this in the GNT, pretty good. Ecclesiastes, I'm gonna get in the GNT, chapter 3 and verse 1. It says, everything that happens in this world happens at the time the Most High chooses. So there you go. You see, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, he is in control of everything. Okay, ain't none slips by Yahweh Bashem Yahushai's mind without it being so, right? It says, skipping to verse 8, a time to love and a time to hate, a time of war and a time of peace. You see, and Iran's finna hit them back. All right, retaliation. That's why you're having them getting beefed up. So what? So they could strike. Okay, and then we come here because now this is Friday. This is Iranian politician says Tehran might already have nukes, and through the spirit they've been speaking about them having them oh man, I always forget the term, the uranium, them basically making it stronger so it hits weapons grade. And they were at a point that they were a couple months, we'll just call it like 2 months from achieving that. And this shit was like 4 or 5 months ago. You know what I'm saying? Because that's why they went and that's why they built a research facility on the side, like deep into the mountain. You know what I'm saying? So just in case anybody wanted to attack them, they'd be safe from from the attacks because they were so deep into the mountain. Okay, this is Iran might already possess a nuclear weapon, an insider politician in Tehran said on Friday after remarks by a senior foreign policy figure the day before about a possible change in nuclear policy. Ahmad Bakhshayish Ardestani, re-elected to parliament on March, conveyed to the Riyadh 24 website his belief that Iran's decision to risking attacking Israel in April stemmed from its possession of nuclear weapons. You see, and that's the time that we're at. Is that you seen North Korea? All right, they have their 250 missile launchers, right? And then now you got, now I think they've been had nuclear capability weapons, Iran, and then now they're just coming with it. It says, moreover, he drew attention to remarks by Kamal Karazi, senior foreign policy advisor to Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei, Slovakia, on Thursday, who said that Tehran will change its nuclear doctrine if Israel attacks its atomic facilities. Yeah, that's the one that was in the side of the mountain. It says, for years, the Islamic Republic has insisted that its nuclear program is entirely peaceful. Oh, there it is. That's the term. Despite it's called enriching uranium to 60% purity, which can only have a weaponized purpose. See, because under that is for like nuclear power. You know what I'm saying? But you see, you go that and above, that's when it comes for nuclear purposes, right? Enriching uranium. It's like, I don't know if I said uranium. I could have said a different chemical or whatever, different atom. But you see, that's where it's at. Is there they have been enriching their uranium. All right. And let me see. I'm gonna hit this Luke, and then we'll hit Joel. Going to Luke chapter 12 and verse 49. It says, St. Luke chapter 12 and verse 49. It says, I am come to send fire on the earth, and what will I if it be already kindled? See, because Yahushai, he is on the same page as Yahweh, right? And their will, Yahweh's will is for this bitch to burn. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it says, it's his will, and what will I, meaning that he wants it burning already. It's what he this is what he delights, like it says in the word. And look in the NLT, it says, I have come to set the world on fire. You see, and I wish it were already burning. You see, because Yahushua understands that that's the only way he's going to get his. Right? And being here on earth, it does seem scary. You see, because we're in this flesh, seeing like footage and things of that nature. But hey, man, that's what we're going to have to go through. We have to pray to strengthen our mind to be more on point with these prophecies. You know what I'm saying? Praying for the brotherhood and for the elect, so that way we could endure this, because that's the only way we're going to be able to, right? Is enduring it through the power and spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Okay? So you see, so we have to continue in this faith, right? So now I'm going to hit this Joel chapter 3 and verse 9. And it says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. You see, and that's the time that we're at. These Gentile nations, man, they're gearing up for war, right? Russia is making hella munitions. Right? You had China. All right, their military budget far exceeds America, even though what the Western media says. Right? What you had Iran. Well, now they publicly saying that they have nukes. Right? So, hey, man, that's them preparing for war. And it says, beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. And that's the thing, you see, from plowshares going into agricultural money, right, so to speak, and then now into swords and tanks and, artillery munitions and, you know what I'm saying, missile defenses and drones and, different ammunition, right? That's what that means. And that's what they doing, man. And it says, let the weak say I am strong, because now with Iran, right, basically leveling the field, so to speak, because Israel doesn't want them to have that capability, right? They say, hey man, they're even thinking about hitting them first, like fuck it, because they ultimately do not want Iran to be a nuclear power. So what they say, man, we're gonna have to nuke these fuckers off the face of the earth before they get us. And you see how they're doing it in Palestine. See how they're treating the Palestinians, right? So how much more someone that, hey man, they don't care, man. This is continuing in verse 11. It says, assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about hither. Cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right, and that's what they're doing, man. It says, let the heathen be awakened and come to the valley of Jehoshaphat. For there will I sit to judge the heathen round about, all the heathen round about. And that valley of Jehoshaphat, amen, that's the Middle East, being Yahweh's judgment, right? Because that's where, like it says, I will sit to judge all the heathen round about, and those nations have came against the nation of Israel. That's why the Lord's going to do away with them, right? It says, put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come, get you down, for the press is full, the fats overflow, for their wickedness is great. And like it tells us in the gospel that, amen, the harvest is the end of the world. Amen, the harvest is ripe. It's time for them angels to come down, man. And what Yahweh Shem Shai is going to use them, these different nations to wipe each other out. You see, when Yahweh Shem Shai, he's the ultimate chess player. All right. It says, and it's because of their great wickedness. Multitudes in the valley of decision. For the day of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is near in the valley of decision. It says, the sun and the moon shall be darkened, and the stars shall withhold their shining. And that's going to be because what? It's them nuclear bombs, man. It's called a nuclear winter. All right? So what, man? Ain't no sunshine anymore in that day. All right? And it's not going to be there ain't going to be no light to go through that. You see what I'm saying? And again, going back to Israel, the Lord is going to have some things pop off to where, amen, this is a prophecy, right? This is Jeremiah 50 and verse 45. It says, therefore hear ye the counsel of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, that he hath taken against Babylon, and his purposes that he hath proposed against the land of the Chaldeans. Here's the point. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them. And that's the least of the flock, being the Amalekites, right? The Israeli state, these small hats. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they think, that they run shit in the Middle East, that they're untouchable because, they are the children of God. Right? Anything you say is anti-Sem. Even if they're killing babies, and you just be like, well, you killed a baby. Well, hey man, that's anti-Sem. Lock him up. All right, throw him in the gulag. So now, going. Do I have any more? Oh yeah, okay. So now going here. Because even amongst the small hats, you having tensions, right? I mean, there's tensions over there anyways, but now this is Region Unplugged, yesterday's article. Israel starts drafting ultra-Orthodox Jews, the army of God versus the army of the state. You see, because back then, let me see if it says. Analysis. In late July 2024, the Israeli military sent out the first 1,000 conscription notices to ultra-Orthodox Jewish men. This them that have the little curly top on the side, that wear the all black with their little tassel, their little I don't know what they're called, the little ribbons on the side, the long ones, all right? Who they follow. It says, following a unanimous Supreme Court ruling that the government must stop exempting them. Yeah, because back then they were exempt from joining the military, but you see, not no more. It says, but will these Haredim, as the ultra-Orthodox are called in Israel, actually join the Israel Defense Force and be followed by thousands more in the near future? It depends on whom they obey, the state authorities or their religious authorities. Yeah, because even these, got a little video. Let's see if I can pause it right quick. These small hats, you see, the ones that all wear the all black and stuff like that, they're against Zionism, right? I mean, who knows? Some of them could be Jakes. I mean, we know that there are Jakes among even of the Amalekites, right? But you know what I'm saying? You don't know who is who. And a lot of them, they're like against the Zionism, right? I'm gonna just play the video right quick, and then because it's basically just like ultra-Orthodox group storms Israeli military recruitment base in protest against enlistment. Snatching him up. Is this anti-Semitic? And I got one more, and I'm gonna end it off. Okay, this is here. Read the title. Muslim gangs are now attacking people in pubs who have nothing to do with the protests. And still no police controlling attackers. See, because that's what they were doing. They'd be arresting the those coming against them. And like the brother stated in the algo, the elder from London, he said, you know, they're pushing that narrative of Muslim versus just like the Muslims have a negative, putting them in a negative light. You know what I'm saying? So with this whole, they call it the axis of terror, the axis of evil. Yeah, the axis of evil. Right? As far as all them Hezbollah and Hamas and, you know what I'm saying, the Houthis, they label them the axis of evil.
Smashing the pub up, they shouldn't do that, man. That's wrong. I don't agree with that.
Because now you're even having these right-wing dudes, they're getting locked up. I've seen a little I looked at an article.
That's out of order, man. Smashing that pub. They're just probably family stupid of them to do that, man.
Yo, but fuck them crackers, man. I seen them jump a Jake, whooping his ass out there in oh yeah, right here, look. Swift response. UK court delivers first sentence or far right riots. So these Edomites, fuck them too. This is Second Ezra 15 and verse 16. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. You see, so whatever the how they say, whatever the problem is, right over there, you're having Muslims getting getting it in with the Edomites out there. And then what? Then you got in the Middle East, shit, you got them ultra orthodox JOOs going against them secular JOOs. And amen, they're pushing that vibration like the brother stated. And also, amen, even over here you're having high tensions of what is it? It's coming to civil war, man. That's where it's all pointing to. Okay. So, gonna close out by giving all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachakwadash, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Double honor to the